poem I'd like to read to you is entitled Farewell. Farewell. Farewell, my friend. I did the best I could. I pray one day you'll finally believe me, that you will find your viewpoint has evolved from seeing me as volatile and way too self-involved to looking past my flaws and to perceive me as someone who, when not in pain, is fundamentally good. If you'd been dealt a somewhat different hand, you'd likely have a different point of view. Not judge me from your little house of cards, jerry-built and fortified with sycophantic guards, but rather be the sort of person who can see the world through others' eyes, and hence would understand that those who haven't lived lives that were charmed were brutalized and never learned to trust, encase themselves in armor for protection, terrified to give or to receive any affection because they've learned to feel that they must behave in ways that at one time ensured they weren't harmed, like hiding from themselves as well as you. You, who will dismiss me with a smirk, yet never, ever really seem to care about the fact that you are often wholly unaware of all the times you've acted like a jerk, whose mood is stabler than is mine, and yet who has no clue that your way isn't mine or his or hers, that what we've undergone we did not choose, that though my mood's unstable and erratic, withdrawn, remote, then out of nowhere, overly dramatic, you're the one who will typically refuse to look inside yourself because you're someone who prefers to judge and be the one who's always right, which is something that I hardly ever do, although my psyche's poorly integrated, benign, malignant, cold as ice, then wildly agitated. I think that it is rare I misconstrue a blatantly self-serving rant as penetrating insight. But I've gone on for far too long. Farewell. I know I've tried your patience way too often, but I have trod a road no one would choose. Imagine you'd been forced to walk a mile in my shoes. You'd likely see your final verdict soften once you'd grown familiar with unmitigated hell.